Episode 6, starting now. I talked to the Archmage. Then, yeah, I talked to him. Started the next quest. I lost that footage, but it was like, I think, a total of 2 minutes long. So, nothing too bad. Wait, where the hell am I going? Speak. Alright, here we go.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
This is what Florida librarians say to you, but they don't say Atronachs, they say alligators.
I know it. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway. I said not anymore. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Ort. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure back. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Alright, there we go. And you are
You there.
awful.
I have questions for you. You were in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
Maybe.
I know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intent. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns.
How do you know anything about this?
It is my job to know my role. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
Just so you know, I will be having your head soon. But soon is not now. You get to live. And he put some points into Magicka. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a hybrid build. Still have 100 Magicka, 210 health, 50 stamina, so I should probably get it up to around, I think, 200 Magicka. That will be fine. Probably 2 points I get into magic health, but 1 point into health. Die.
Mercy!
Oh, get your ass back here. Die. Nope. Can't have that. Nope. Can't have that. Yeah, sorry, buddy. It's all downhill from here. Yeah, I'll fix it. Oh, hey.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here.
Where are the books?
The books? Oh, I see. I thought perhaps... Well, I thought you'd come for me. But yes, the books. The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up.
You get
Don't you
yourself
need
to
my help?
safety. Yeah, I
shall
could
do
use
my
a little
best.
help. Now, he is not essential, if I remember correctly, meaning, he can die. Nope. Oh, Lord. How many of these assholes are in here? Magic!
I yield! Boost! That's a bit!
Die. Die, familiar. What?
Must have scared him off.
Die. Sorry, but you're dead.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you.
I want the books.
So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
May I please have the books?
Oh, now we're all please and thank you, are we? I'm afraid we're well. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come.
Perhaps
I'm
we could
afraid
come
you
to
don't
an
have
arrangement.
anything worth trading. Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be, or I can... Are you attempting to threaten? Well, then you won't be leaving here at...
I think I broke her by freezing her as she was supposed to do a conjuration spell. But by freezing her, I don't think she got to do her conjuration spell. I kind of just broke her AI. Yeah, freezing spell. It does. It slaps. AI's brick. Oh, I just vomited in my mouth. Ugh, that was disgusting. But yeah. Conjuration. Breaks AIs. When they're supposed to cast something and they can't cast it, that's pretty much what happens. That, and she pretty much had to immediately teleport, and I don't think she had the time to actually teleport. But we out of here.
Can you possibly help Jazargo? You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level destruction spells yet? Ah, this is good. But Jazargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jazargo. Jazargo has seen that Toftir likes you. You must be very skilled with magic, yes? Jazargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this? Jazargo has worked hard on learning new spells.
What does
trying new
Jazargo
things.
require?
This will make Jazargo stand out as an... But Jazargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make learning easier. Jazargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell Jazargo when you are ready.
Give
You
me the
can
scrolls,
resist.
Jazargo, let's do
Let's
this!
see. This one, I think. Jazargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead, and should burn them to a crisp in no time. Jazargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work.
Years of
Here are the books that we're
well,
missing.
and you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely, he holed himself up in Labyrinthian. Since then, I've heard whispers of more of its work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Just getting some quests, things we can do. I'll track down those books. How many books did you just give me? Oh lord.
It's always a... Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful... Is that the... I'll have to... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've all noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Gwema, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid...
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
I don't understand what's going on.
Will allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it...
Aren't you just an
Technically,
advisor?
that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry.
People
You can
like
return
you
to
are
your
why I
petty
wanna side
squabbles
with
and
the
meaningless research as soon
Stormcloaks.
as this matter is resolved.
Just so you know, my frost shout is bound and ready. As well as your head is looking quite easy to take off.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person.
Can we speak? What do you want
I
with
merely
me?
wish to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
What does this have to do with
You
me?
set this chain of events in motion. You must understand the Psijic Order. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
So what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
I'll help, but I don't know what you want me to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Where can I find this augur?
I am unsure. I am sorry I cannot... Now, it is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something? I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said.
Have you ever heard of the augur of
Has
Dolian?
Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it... Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
The college... Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Well, I can't find my alembic. If you happen to see it, would you mind bringing my alembic? I need it for some research and can't seem to find it. Until next time.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Oh,
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
I was told, and what am I seeking?
You
Yeah.
seek that which all who wield magic seek.
Power.
Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. The one who calls himself Ankano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first
We gotta go
you
kill
must
him.
find that which you need. You and those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus.
You can't skip this dialogue, by the way.
The disaster of
Good.
which you are not yet aware.
It's me trying to
To
skip.
see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Quickly, we must go.
What you learn here... Really? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the augur
Did you
Julian.
really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
What do you mean?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell? This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now. I hope Mirabelle is helpful in locating the staff.
Please, if there are any problems, let me know.
Anything know about the
That's
Steph
an odd
Magnus?
question. Why in the world would you be asking?
It's connected to the orb.
The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate, but let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of. The Augur. Just what have you gotten yourself? Whatever is going on, whatever you're up to, be very careful. Well, it's said to be very powerful, but it's more myth than anything. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod mages. My understanding, I was quite. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful. No one. The Synod seemed. It sounded like. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mazulft yet.
Good
Yes. Were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath.
Perhaps I can give you your good death.
Perhaps. Are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm sure I will give you a good death.
We shall see.
Uh-oh.
Look!
So you were real.
Well, he hurts. I'll give him that. Oh, wow.
Must have run off.
Wow, he
Well,
two-shots me.
must have run off.
Well,
Crystal. Gone. Find apparatus in oculory.
reach the oculory? Alright. Oh. Low. Jesus Christ, this thing. Die, you stupid bug! Nothing I can do. Die! I win. Thank you, Hilda. Oh, thank God I got to execute. Stupid Balmer. My magic is twice as powerful as yours. Die! Yes! Die! Die! I did it. You're dead. One way I win. There's no ways I win this. Die! Die! Okay, got one right in my eye socket. Bruh, why does he have ice arrows? Okay, Hilda, I'm gonna release you after this. No more. You're so obnoxious in combat. Whew! That was a close one. God, I hate Falmer. Die! Oh my lord.
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door. What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros? It was the Falmer, wasn't it? Curse them! They've ruined everything. If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts are wasted. And you, if you're here for treasure or wisdom or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time. It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer. I don't know what sort of help you expect from me, but if you can actually... Are you? Well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. It was a brilliant idea. Secret, though. Official... Who are you? Where's Gavros? Until next time.
I don't remember if he betrays us or not, but I hate this place. This place sucks.
Please tell me you So you did! I was almost beginning to think Gavros had gone and gotten himself killed just to spite me. Well, with the Falmer skulking around, I can't very well do this on my own. I guess you'll have to come with me. I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves call it. Something pronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect starlight, and then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it. Suppose you'd want to take that fire somewhere else? You know, somewhere away from you. region should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work? So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing? Well, explain yourself. Go wrong? Go wrong? Everything is wrong. How did you do it? But it must be something you're doing. There's no other explanation. You have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful. The Eye of Magnus? Well, I suppose if that means what I think it does, well, that's interesting. Yes, the staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian. So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game, even if all you've said here is lies. I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine, trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you. Well, yes. Probably. I mean, yes. Certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now. The Council will be informed of this. Am I? Am I? I think I've discovered more here than I... Your trickery won't confuse me. I think we're done here.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
What was that? I'm prepared to negotiate with the
Die! 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 Oh no. His flame atronach got me.
What you came for, didn't you? Boost! Never should have come here. Guess it's all clear.
Trying times are ahead. It is imperative that you return to your college at once. You will be called on to take swift action, rise to the challenge, and discover what you are capable of. You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
Oh man, that was an adventure. I think I'm gonna call it that for today, and next episode we're gonna acquire some better gear. That way, an adventure like that doesn't take 3 quintillion years. Anyways, I best be going.